Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have an oldie but goodie. We are revisiting an unboxing for Zombicide Season 3 Morgue. Zombicide, a game created by Raphael Guiton, Jean-Baptiste Lulien, and Nicolas Raoult. Brought to you by Cool Mini or Not, Simon, or Guillotine Games. Revenge. Blinded by its own desires and disregard, humankind has doomed itself. Now zombies roam the ruins of our world. A couple months have passed since the initial outbreak. You're a team leader of the resistance. Humanity and zombies are locked in a war of extinction. It is time to engage in Zombicide Season 3 Morgue, a Zombicide game. Zombicide Season 3 Morgue is a collaborative game for 1 to 12 players, ages 14 and up. Designed as a standalone game, it is fully compatible with all other Zombicide products like Season 2 Prison Outbreak or the Angry Neighbors expansion. Take the lead of a survivor team and harness its members' unique skills to achieve victory against the hordes of zombies. The infected creatures are controlled by simple rules and a deck of cards. Play 14 missions on 14 different maps made from the included modular map tiles, or create your own. Find weapons, kill zombies. The more zombies you kill, the more skilled you get, and the more zombies appear. Choose your team members among 12 survivors and lead them with team actions. Launch an assault against zombie nests in towns, haunted camps, and even hospitals. Face the new Skinnier Zombies, deadlier opponents able to keep on fighting as crawlers when cut in half. Supplies are scarce, enough to pit team against team in the brutal competitive mode, but weapons like bows, chainsaws, Molotov cocktails, shotguns, and urban maces can be found anywhere. The only way out is Zombicide. Here's a game contents, of course. It's for 1 to 12 players, ages 14 and up, and it takes 1 hour to play. That's 1 hour to play per scenario, not for the entire game. This game, again, was released in 2014, so it's an old school throwback unboxing. And there are some pictures of some of the miniatures that are included in this box set. Now, this is going to be a true unboxing because I've never played this version before, and I happened to pick this one up at my local game store a little while ago. So, let's crack this bad boy open and see what's on the inside. All right, a true unboxing. So we got the rules. We have a bunch of sealed boxes. A whole bunch of sealed stuff. So let's find out what we got inside here. Put that to the side for a minute. So again, we start off with the rules and mission book. Get table of contents and what's we got right off the bat, what's inside the box. Game components, trackers, and all that stuff like that. Again, mini cards, the tokens, all your cards. And the thing that I love about it, again, was Zombicide, and this started early. Okay, so we're going back to 2017 when this was originally released. The thing is that they gave you a listing of what is inside the box, what kind of cards are in there, what the equipment cards. So if you combine this with Prison Outbreak or with Angry Neighbors or Toxic City Mall or the base Zombicide game, you know which cards go in which box. That's the great thing about having that stuff there. Survive and win. So the Morgue is both a standalone game and is also an expansion. Like I said, how to set up, game overview, zombie phase. They got the players phase, zombie phase, and then the end phase. Winning and losing, the basics. Useful definitions, line of sight, movement on street and inside buildings, reading equipment cards, door breaching, zombie killing, and noisy equipment, noise tokens, combat characteristics, melee weapons, ranged weapons, noise, example of noise, descriptions of what's on the card and how to use the cards, experience, danger level, and skills. As you go up, the more zombies show up, the more powers you get, but at the same time, the more creatures that will be showing up. Got your inventory. These are where your cards are, what you're allowed to carry in your hand. This card set with the original cards that came in the original Zombicide games was great, but at the same time the cards slid around everywhere. I'm so much happier now that they have the game boards, the plastic game boards that they created. It's really, to me, took the game to a whole nother level. Then we got the different kinds of zombies. All right, gives you examples of how to attack zombies, how to fight them off, and all those other things of that nature here. So you got your skinnier walker, your skinnier fatty, you got your skinnier runner, you've got your crawler, and you got your A-bomb abomination. For players, you can move, you can search, you can open the door, recognize, excuse me, you should say reorganize and trade, ranged combat, melee combat, take or activate an objective, make some noise. And you got a helicopter also this time. Get in or out of the helicopter, change seats in the helicopter, take off and land. Got a helicopter pilot. Flying the helicopter, stashing equipment cards in the helicopter. Do nothing. Zombie phase, activation. Moving, splitting in special cases, playing runners, playing the A-bomb abomination, spawning, spawn locator tokens, survivors. Again, how to set up the board. No spawn locator, colored spawn tones. This is colored spawn zones, sorry about that. Manhole cards. Now we got talking about having manholes in here. Bed cards. So this is adding a whole bunch of different dimensions from the other Zombicide games that are out there. A whole bunch of different stuff. Adding combat here. How to read the cards. Special text for the cards. Things you can and can't do with the cards. And the weapons that you get. Melee weapons, sabers, ranged, or rifles. So if you get the blue token, it means that the saber makes no noise, but on the other hand, a rifle with the noise token means it makes a loud noise, which attracts the zombies. Targeting priority order is very, very important. Reloadable weapons, improved weaponry, Molotov cocktails, sniper rifles, hospital tiles, hospital rooms, camp tiles and tents, crashed helicopter. Event triggers. Examples. More examples. Helipad and stairs. Team actions. Charging. More examples. More examples. More examples. Moving as a team. Shooting as a team. Competitive mode. This is optional. You don't have to do this. This is just something that they added to it in case you want people shooting. I know when I played these games at school, some of the kids were like, "Oh, can we shoot at our other, the other player on the team?" We try to discourage that, but in this game, it's not recommended, but it's an option that you have for it in this game. Again, as your character becomes stronger, they take on more skills based on what it says on the card. And here are just some of the options that they have to choose from, depending on the card that they have. These are the definitions of what it means and how it helps out your character. And here are your missions. Your tutorial. I always make a point to everybody. Again, I play board games with my kids, my friends, but I also play with my kids. I have two daughters. One is 12 years old. The other is 7 years old. And the reality is that I love to go through the tutorial first with them because A, they learn the new set of rules because they have played Zombicide before. various different versions of it, but this one's going to be a little bit different, so I have to go through the basics with them again just to make sure that they know exactly what to do, especially with the new rules. Okay, so this is Moo. Tutorial number 2, smells like Team Spirit. The first one was Moo, which was tutorial number 1, learning to fly. So then you got the smells like Team Spirit. Again, in all the missions, it lays out for you which tokens you need to have, where your priority, where your team starts at, has objectives, of course, what your objective is, and then your special rules that you have for the two. Mission number 1, gas run. Mission number 2, no way out. Mission number 3, the price of progress. Mission number 4 is breadcrumbs. Mission number 5 is the makeshift laboratory or laboratory. Number 6, the mortuary. Number 7, the farm. And here are your objectives, special rules again. Number 8 would be 7 vials of death. Number 9 is noscomphobia. Wow, it's a tough one. Special rules. And number 10, a world in flames. Special rules. Then hunger of the wolves. Silent as the grave is number mission 12. For veteran players, extending targeting priority order. Cards. Guillotine and nail bat. Mentioned equipment, rifle and scope, equipment in previous seasons. Indexes, and all the great people who designed the game and bring the game to us. And here are your turn summary in the back. First step, player's phase, zombie phase, end phase. And your targeting priority. All right, whoop. So there's your first part of the game. Lots and lots of stuff in this box here, so pour everything out at the same time. And inside here, we have a hole again, completely sealed. So we're going to crack this bad boy open. Of course, I have, as always, I have my scissor on the side, which makes things a lot easier for us. Just don't need to show you that on camera, as what we said. And you got a lot of player cards, it seems, right off the bat here. So let's get that stuff off here. That off. You got some player cards. So you got a whole mess of player cards here. So your regular side and your zombie side. Yep. Okay. You've got Bear one side, Bear on the other side. Got Kathy. And you got Zombie Kathy. You got Dan. And you got Zombie Dan. You got James. And Zombie James. You got Jane. And Zombie Jane. You got Joe. You got Zombie Joe. You got Terry. And you got Zombie Terry. These appear to have turned over. Let me get that. So you got Lori. And Zombie Lori. You got Luis. Zombie Luis. You got Maddie. You got Zombie Maddie. You got Travis. Zombie Travis. And you got Parker. And Zombie Parker. So again, if you look at the Parker card real quick, you could see right here. Again, you start off in the blue zone. The more zombies you kill, the higher it goes. Okay, so here you start off with a medic and a helicopter pilot. And the next part would be you get +1 action when you get to the zone. Then you get to choose which one you want to use. And when you get to the red light at the end, you get to choose one of these up here as well. Okay. So those are your player characters. Here are your tokens. Those are your doors, your X's, your sound. Flip it over. Right? Your red doors, your different colored X's, your open doors. That's one. You got your helicopter. You got bullets. You got an exit sign. Your landing pads or landing zones. You got a staircase. Got that ugly face there. Now you flip it over. You got a crashed helicopter. You got a descending staircase. You have that face again. Noise tokens, bullet tokens, and more of these here. Again, they punch out very cleanly, very easily, and they go right back in. Just as easy as they pop out. So those are your tokens, and here are your boards, your player boards, or your tiles, I should say, your game tiles. Very colorful this time. Very colorful. That's inside the hospital, obviously. Again, the numbers on the tile, so when you're going through the missions, it'll tell you need board 1V, and it'll tell you right on the board where it is. This one will tell you right down here. So you put it on it, and then you bring it in, and then it'll tell you which way to shift it by just looking at the picture on the map. Once you do it a couple times, it becomes quite easy to recognize it. So that's your first tile, your second tile. More from the hospital. Cool. Third. Not in any particular order, again. They left somebody on the table. It's not very nice. Alright, see what we got here. Go this way. Looks like the corner market. Flip it over. Again, inside the hospital, leading to the out. Nice little piano. More from the hospital. Again, Zombies vote number 6. Another corner of the hospital. Some graffiti. Got another tile. Some sort of office building. Ooh. This looks like outside. Not sure what that is. Kids always get a kick out of the toilet when you wind up in the toilet. Or a room with the toilet. This looks like more like the airfield. That's what it looks like to me. This looks like possibly where the helicopter lands, possibly. Or the field outside of it. Or campground. That's right, it's the campground. All right, there's the helipad right there. this way so you see it. There's your helipad. Flip it over. Yeah, it's a campground. All right, so those are all your tiles. Got a box here or something? Pop the box open. First time opening this box. Looks like this is going to be your figures. Different characters it should be. And I like the fact that they have different, again, I have two daughters that play with me, and when you have female characters, you know, they run directly towards them because that's the ones they want. And usually when we play, each of us will play two characters or 3 characters each. And it works out real well for us. Okay, so there's this one here. Got it here. This guy here. Oop. So those are your main characters. That's in your main character box. Okay, get this thing open. And these are for your campground. Looks like little tents. Or maybe this is for the hospital? Not sure. No, it looks like tents. I think it's tents. Yeah, I guess these are the tents when they're sealed. Yeah, and when they rip through it looks like that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 of those. There you go. Those over here. Extra cards here. These are the specialty cards for your team actions. These are for charge, team action. 1 free move action, optional, then 1 free melee action in a zone containing zombies or rival team members. Charge, there they are. Move, team action, 1 free move action. And then shoot, 1 team action, 1 free ranged action. There you go. Got those cards. Okay. Get your old school Zombicide dice. Bullets to Molotov. And a zombie head. That's the old school dice. That's 8 of those. good to have those. Slide that back a little bit. Throw that up top there. Oh. Now instead of having the pegs for the boxes, you have these are the ones. So these are your trackers. Take one of these out, show you real quick. As many of these as you have of characters. So this would go on here top like this. Something like that. Just this is your tracker. How many zombies you've killed. That's that zombie tracker thing. So put that back in here. The pegs work. The sliding bar. Again, to me that invention that they brought across the player plastic tray brought the game to a whole different level for me. For making it just easier to keep everything together and stop stuff from sliding around and everything like that. Again, like usual, you get your yellow Zombicide cards. You get your wounded cards now. That's a little different. And then you have your red zombie deck. Okay, so if you look at the red zombie deck real quick, Skinner ambush, and then your weapon deck. This is all your things that you find: the AK-47, the bow, bulletproof vest, chainsaws, crowbars, double barrel shotgun, fire axe, gasoline, glass bottle, goalie mask, knife, La Guillotine, MAC-10, Molotov. Molotov's key to have. MP5s, nail bat, pistol, could be a two-handed weapon, pistol, plenty of ammo, regular rifle, produces noise as it says there, where something like the Molotov creates noise, explosion, where something like the fire axe does not cause any noise, so it's blue. Saber, sawed-off shotgun, scope, shotgun, sword, urban mace. And there you have it there. And down here it tells you you have to be within striking distance, so you have to be in the same spot as them. Roll 2 dice, you hit on a 3+, and you kill 1. That's how you read those cards. So that's your red deck. You have your wounded cards. Exactly what it says. When you get wounded, you get a card. Boom. You don't need those cards when you got the pegs. All right. And this is your zombie deck. So you take them and you shuffle them up. You know, there you go. Shuffle them up a little bit. And you pull the first card. And it tells you. So you get Skinny Zombies or Skinnier Zombies. If you are in blue, so if you're here, if you look at the cards, if a person's in a blue, it's bad, they get 1 skinnier zombie. If they're in a yellow zone, they get 2. Again, they get 2 more, and then they get 4 more. So as you get stronger, your character gets stronger, more you face more and more enemies. And that's how that works, and that's your zombie movement and spawning cards. Now here's something a little different here. You got your skinnier manhole cards. So you got some that are different here. Right, so let's take a look at those. Skinnier Walker's extra activation. There you go. 1 extra activation. That could really cause problems. All right, Skinnier manhole card. Manhole zones on occupied tiles. So they're coming out of the sewers after you now. Blue bed card. Each blue bed on occupied tiles spawns a crawler. So crawling out of the bed. That's cool. I like that. Green bed card. Each green bed on occupied tile spawns a crawler coming out of the green bed now. Again, there's your Skinnier Zombies. Again, I mixed them up a little bit. And there you go. That's how you use those yellow cards. And what else we got here? We got one more box to go. Oop. It says open up that way. So we'll open this up and see what we got inside. And we have even more zombie goodness. We have 1, 2, 3 trays of figures. So these are your Skinnier Zombies. So you get your skinnier ones. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 different sculpts there, it appears. Yep, and you get rows of all the same. So let's show you one of each. It's one of those. You get a second one of those. This one's got, oh. There you go, sorry about that. Here we don't restart videos if you drop something. Keep going. We're already 30 minutes in. There you go. That's a skinnier one. Then you got the last one. So let's see here. You got a total across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 8 times 4. You got 36 of these Skinnier Zombies with the 4 sculpts. Okay. Put that over here. And there is your gas bomb abomination. Yeah, he doesn't look like a happy camper. Put him in there. So these are your skinnier fatties. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So let's take a look at what one of those look like. Fantastic sculpts. Oh, wait a minute, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Sorry about that. You got 8 of those. Then you've got the crawlers, which is what's a new addition in this game here. There's a cool crawler. So you wind up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of the crawlers. You get one of the big guy, the abomination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the skinnier fatty. And then you got the crawlers here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of those. So that's cool. Add those on top of those guys. And here you've got more. You've got the 2 sculpts of the runner. So here's sculpt number 1. There you go. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, you got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those, and you got 8 of the other type of runners. You got 8 of those as well, and then you have another set of skinnies, and there you have it. And there's 8 of those. So that's that set. So everything you see here is included in and concludes our unboxing for Zombicide Season 3 Rue Morgue, a Zombicide game. Cool. So with that in mind, thank you for joining me for this unboxing video. If you enjoyed it, give us a like. You can always leave a comment below. Of course, hit that subscribe button. This way you'll be notified whenever we release a new unboxing video. Again, thank you for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.